Also at 11, we are on the brink of the biggest party night of the year.
But with the crowds comes trouble, at least in Buffalo's bustling Allentown district. Tonight,
I-Team investigator Ed Dranch putting safety in the spotlight before the partying begins.
Walking up Allen Street in Buffalo on any given morning, you might experience something different than what you might experience at night.
People that get drunk, there's usually fights outside the bar.
Shawnette Richards has lived off Allen for a couple of years now.
Saturday nights, I really don't come outside.
Why so?
The crowd.
Between Wadsworth and Park Street, the Allentown Association says there are 17 venues that serve alcohol, sometimes drawing more people to party than the neighborhood's entire population, and with that, some inherent danger.
We're seeing people who are coming down specifically to prey on the crowds that are here.
Jonathan White from the Allentown Association says bars are often at capacity, with hundreds more free-flowing in the street.
But it creates conditions for other ramifications, such as fights and other disputes. The number of 911 calls has increased exponentially, and those calls are being made by people who came down here to drink.
The 7 Eyewitness News I-Team went digging through documents obtained through the Freedom of Information Law, showing each Allen Street 911 call between January 1st and October 31st of this year. We've discovered Buffalo police were called to Allen Street a total of 1,090 times, 81 times for a fight or an assault. 11 of those calls were at or in front of Duke's, 10 at or in front of Hardware, but nearly 20% were at or in front of Jim's Steakout, which is open until 5 a.m.
Sometimes, it gets to a point where the crowd is just too much, and sometimes you don't want to enter there yourself.
This fight in particular was from August 2017. Police say they were able to respond quickly with their Allen Street detail, but you can see they are outnumbered.
The crowd is of such a size that with the staffing levels of the police department, they quite simply do not have the manpower to be able to control the crowd that's here.
There's a concern about the number of officers on Allen detail, according to a police source, especially after the August arrest of 25-year-old Justin Colston. Here with the sunglasses, he faces a felony weapons charge. Buffalo police say they had to chase and forcibly subdue Colston, who had a gun loaded with 5 rounds. Joseph Moscato is his attorney.
I can't comment on what's going on socially in Buffalo right now, but the only thing I can tell you is a weapon was not found on my client's person.
Police say the gun was found in an alleyway near Allen Burger Venture. We've learned only 4 officers were on Allen Street detail then, with hours reduced from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. to 12:30 to 4:30 a.m. With the large crowds that are coming to the Allentown section, especially on the weekends, Buffalo police have increased foot patrols, a spokesperson for the police department said via text. When asked about foot patrols being increased from 4 to 6 officers, the spokesman said, "As you know, due to safety and security reasons, the department does not release specific manpower numbers."
I suppose it's never enough, but I mean, if they determine it's enough to keep relative peace, but is it working? It's better than if you didn't have them.
Councilman David Franzak represents this area. He says too many bars are to blame. He's tried to stop establishments from getting liquor licenses, but has failed.
The other options are attempting to enforce our special use permits and only give those that aren't a threat to public safety and try to fight it in court. Other than that, there's not much we can do.
In the last 6 months alone, Buffalo police say they've made nearly 60 arrests. Nearly half of them have been for things like drugs, disorderly conduct, and theft, but 6 of them in particular have been for assault. Buffalo police say they're working with the State Liquor Authority and the fire marshals to increase security on Allen. For the I-Team, Ed Dranch, 7 Eyewitness News.